Well, this is Templar episode 4, wherein I hope we will complete Khenarthi's Roost. That's the goal. And if you can't remember where we were, well, it just Templar episode 4. We had just finished burning some books and dealing with some plantation stuff down here in the southeast. So, had located Hazek's Hollow and dealt with the mother-son team of Khajiit doing, I don't know, what their Batman, Assassin's Creed stuff. I don't know what they were doing. That's where we were, and we had run into our good buddy, Razumdar,
now, friends.
who
Have you seen
wanted us to go talk
latest shipment? Don't push, don't
to
shout.
people here in the city.
Is the Sylvanar blind? Every one of these sea elves is a venomous serpent waiting to strike. We should have cleansed this place of Maormer scum the moment we arrived.
Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit going on with the politics here on this little island. The little pirates have some sort of treaty with these guys, and the fact that the Dominion has showed up is causing some strife. Get into that, where we are.
Lorcan, take them all. Why did the Sylvanar negotiate with these filthy Maormer?
What do you have against Maormer?
Those pirates are a stick in the high elf.
I'm in the middle of something.
Do not worry. It is safely caged.
Lorcan, take them all. Those pirates are a stick in the high elf eye. They capture our merchant ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, we'd negotiate with a sword at their throats.
You don't have any say in the negotiations? Note that this guy's the vice reeve of this,
Not as long as the Sylvanar confuses diplomacy with capitulation. He's inside with the rest of them, pretending this won't end in bloodshed. Go, see this farce for yourself.
Alright, I will.
This day is long, and this one grows weak.
Guy who voice that you hear at the door. It's kind of odd. Spread them out into like.
Your pardon, friend. The Dominion's arrival on Khenarthi's Roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Please, help yourself to food or drink. I'm happy to speak with you once this matter is settled.
Hand Razumdar's token to the Sylvan.
Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend. May I ask, what brings you to Mistral?
Our mutual friend thought you could.
Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter. The Maormer have a treaty with Khenarthi's Roost. This is nothing to fear. A treaty is something I can work with. Yet neither Ambassador Ulondil nor Headwoman Harani will produce a copy.
No.
Indeed, why not? It would be indecorous to suggest the treaty is anything but actual and sound, yet I fear it won't present itself without a more active line of inquiry. Would you be my voice in this with Ambassador Ulondil and Headwoman Harani?
So you want me to ask them for a copy of the treaty?
Exactly. A chorus of requests may succeed in carrying the tune. Harani in particular seems eager to see this resolved, though I fear the Dominion presence binds her hands. But I'll leave you to it.
Go ask her. Right over here. No, but makes sense now, because he's already asked her, and she said no, so.
It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met. Welcome to Mistral. May your stay here be full of warm winds and soft sand.
The Sylvanar wants to see your copy of the.
And I told him. The mere act of doing so would complicate matters with our longtime Maormer allies. They take great offense to the Dominion's claims upon our island.
Why did you sign a treaty with the Maormer? Oh.
Look around you. What great armies do you see? Our survival depends on knowing when to fight and when to please. The treaty brought us prosperity for generations. I will not be the one to break it.
Okay. This is Ulundil, who's the
We upheld our treaty with the people of Khenarthi's Roost for generations, and this is how they repay our kindness? We will not allow High Elf thieves to gain a foothold in our territorial waters.
The Maormer claim Khenarthi's
By all rights, this is our island. Harani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our truce. We'll take back our island, and the Khajiit will pay the price.
Where is this treaty?
We keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow High Elf wharf-rats another chance to take our rightful lands. Why don't you bother Harani for her copy?
I really don't copy of the...
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty?
Ulundil and Harani refuse to provide a copy.
Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. You understand the stakes, yes? It's why I ask you to take a more active role in locating the treaty. I don't do so lightly. I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Khenarthi's Roost to be one of conquest. I understand our mutual friend prefers the rum served at a nearby tavern. Perhaps he would have ideas on securing a copy of the treaty.
The Sylvanar, your real name?
It's a name, a title, and our holy city. Quite an honor to carry around such an important word, and the occasional burden in its confusion of outsiders. Not even the Green Lady calls me by my given name. Edelorn doesn't roll off the tongue, I suppose.
How long have you held this position?
As Sylvanar, seems like it's been such a short while, but the wrinkles on my face tell me differently. Or did you mean as Dominion Envoy? I've taken on diplomatic tasks for our fledgling alliance since its inception, so not very long at all.
What is your opinion of the Aldmeri Dominion?
A freshly grown fruit, still without blemish. On behalf of the Bosmer people, it's my goal to keep it that way. If you speak with the Green Lady, don't mistake her manner as distaste for the Dominion. She simply misses our home of Valenwood.
Who is the Green Lady?
She sustains me, and I her. Together, we are the aspirations of the Bosmer people given form. Put simply, she is the love of my life. Also, she grows ill-humoured when I gush about her within earshot. I'd best say no more.
Like a charmer. Can't wait to meet her, as I'm sure.
Hello there.
Alright, so we're gonna go over here to this king establishment.
In Daggerfall, packs of these horrible monsters roam the streets at night and prey upon the unwary.
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. What is the word, my new friend?
We had to establish the fact that you only pretend to drink so strongly, but there you go. We've done it. The Sylvanar needs to see the treaty, but nobody will provide a copy.
Ulundil certainly won't. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harani can't, because her copy was stolen. It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk, if you were curious.
I'm sure that one handy. Who stole Harani's copy of the treaty?
A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulundil posted a guard at his quarters the day of the theft. His subtlety is rivaled only by his pleasant personality. Oh, and it's 5 drinks for embassy staff. 6 puts them out.
Are you certain Ulundil has the stolen treaty?
Someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy, find a way past the guard, and rifle through Ulundil's private quarters. Oh, and do it without bloodshed that could provoke war with the Marmor. In case he was not clear, Raz is talking about you.
By me.
The pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion. The optimist says it's because you have proven yourself more than capable already. When you have the treaty, meet both of us at the bridge.
This song's for our queen, our beautiful elf, who would not be held.
Just move along.
Just a very interesting character. we have to go across the
The Dominion welcomes all who wish to join.
Captain is hanging out. This is his... Oh, look, a sky shard. Best.
Another
Last
one.
one for this area. So
Everything.
a lot of political stuff going on here. All right, so we can talk to all these people. And it's probably a good idea for you to do so.
Off
this
limits.
guard.
You lost. Ambassador Ulandil's quarters aren't open for visitors.
What are you guarding?
None of your business. Go bother the clerk. He doesn't know when to shut up either.
Okay. Hold me. So you talked to the clerk.
Ambassador Ulandil isn't here. And if he was, he'd be far too busy to entertain the likes of you.
Acting. Why is that guard upstairs?
That's what I've been wondering. He spices his rum with moon sugar, you know. I'm sure one of the servants brings it to him. If I catch him sleeping at his post again, I'll inform the ambassador.
So, as far as we know, want to do get the servant's clothing here.
Floors that don't sway, sand that creeps into boots, bugs the size of anchors. May the gods see me posted to a proper ship.
Yeah. That voice really. But whatever. Why is that guard upstairs?
So, he's actually doing his job? Most of the time he's writing love letters to some pretty face in town. Zadi or Zami or something. He's a fool in a crow's nest, searching the horizon for any sign of her love.
So then we basically now have two options. The servants. Servants' clothing. There's just some moon sugar in it. You don't even have to dress up like a servant. Get the moon sugar out of the cup. Sugar in. We'll just offer.
Are you lost? Ambassador Ulandil's quarters aren't open for visitors.
We covered that, buddy. Care for a drink?
Do you think I take drinks from strangers?
Yeah, actually, it's from the cook.
Oh, I guess that little barnacle is all right.
Lie to him. We'll take drink. That worked out. Good. Alright, so we go in here. And we're gonna grab the tree. Not on some islands. And, this is a long treaty, otherwise I'd read it to you. But basically, this treaty is not necessarily best for the favor. I'm kidding, of course. I can see. I think it's funny that Elder Scrolls, there's not like a single pronounceable name, like everything. Except for like Nord, I guess you can say Nord. Being Dunmer and Bosmer. A lot of proper names, especially in the West. Anywho, Move on. Try to get through.
When the
So
storm
we have the treaty.
they'll
Going back to
get
Razumdar.
theirs.
Too lazy to walk. I'm gonna ride He's not in the bar. Bridge again here.
The spring in your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter one's stride? You'll learn to notice it in others.
Indeed, here's the
The
treaty.
Sylvanar is certainly being watched by the Maumar. You should inform him the treaty is safe. He will know what to do next.
Really?
The Sylvanar and the Green Lady are being put up in the Armorer's home. This one recommends you knock before entering. Green Lady gets jumpy at silent approach.
All or you think having the treaty will help?
At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the Sylvanar worries at them, he'll tear a hole in the Maumer's side. The treaty, of course. Not Ambassador Ulandil, though that would be funny.
Sure.
Where words fail, claws
Oh, here's the Green Lady out here. Let's see what
The
she's like.
Sylvanar's inside resting. You have 5 minutes.
Okay. That. A strange aura surrounds the Sylvanar's corpse. His body is warm to the touch. A faint smell of sulfur permeates the room.
Time for you to leave.
That was in 5 minutes.
No! No!
I'd say she's a...
You found him like this? What did you see? Answer me!
He was dead when I arrived.
Then you know nothing. 1,000 curses on this wretched island. They've taken my beloved.
Who would want him dead?
None who'll survive the day. I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my quarry's eye. Harani knows her own city. If she won't tell you who did this, I'll shorten her tail until she does. Now go! Go!
I think enough. Let's...
You break the law, and the law will break you.
Break the law, and the law will break you. Did you write that one yourself, or did they teach you that in guard school?
Hello there. Oh, of course.
Not again. Please. I understand what the Sylvanar desires, but I already told you. We cannot provide him with our copy of the treaty.
Well, the Sylvanar is dead.
Dead? But he was just here. What happened?
Green Lady says...
How awful. Who would harm such a peaceful creature?
I was hoping you could tell me.
My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. I cannot abide the Sylvanar's murder in my town. I'll shut down the port if I have to. None set sail until his killer is brought to justice.
Could I help?
Of course. I hereby declare you a deputy of the Mistral Guard. No door shall be barred to you.
Oh, awesome. Where should I begin?
On my desk, you will find the most recent reports from the Mistral Guard. You are welcome to review them for any inconsistencies that could lead to the killer's capture.
The Sylvanar murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Maumar to slay our
How
noble
dare
envoy.
you? The Sylvanar was our guest. You go too far, Vice Reeve.
Outrageous! More Dominion treachery. I will conduct my own investigation.
No sea rat will show me up. I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
Everyone's gonna figure it out. Guess by the fact that she wouldn't tell me and that she's making me read it, that she has no idea what's going on in her own town. I don't know what she's been doing, but... Anyway, Incident 1, the apothecary was acting suspicious. Wouldn't look me in the eye. Probably sold ointment for the pox to my cousin again. Did not pursue. Incident 2, Juraria heard strange noises in the warehouse next to the armorer's shop. Investigated, but found no sign of anything missing. Did not pursue. Incident 3, that Maurmer captain threw a beggar off the Serpent's Kiss. Said she caught him poking around below decks. Her ship, her rules, did not pursue. A lot of did not pursue. What the guard does in this town besides threaten to break me if I break it. I'm gonna head on down to the docks. Before we go to the docks, but before we go to the ship, check this out. So, here's Ulandil.
This apothecary must have had a hand in the murder. I'll get it out of him, one way or another.
Hey, whatever. Apothecary
This
says.
elf is mad. I deal in reagents, not instruments of death.
Have you sold any poisons
I
lately?
sell no poison. Check the ledger inside. I beg you.
That's me trying to help you viewers out. They don't actually point you to any of that stuff. They just point you straight to the ledger. Which you can read and then keep going. Mandrake Roots 2 paid in full. Daedra Heart 1 new customer paid in full. Daedra Blood 10 drams new customer ordered but paid in full. Name refused. 12 for 5 cakes new customer ordered but paid in full. Name refused. Daryl no order. Customer suspicious. Report to guards? Question mark. Citrus pollen, 15 grains, paid in full. Fire salts, 8 grains, ordered for Juraria, paid on delivery. Daedra blood, 10 grams, new customer ordered but paid in full, name refused. Chicken feathers, 5, paid in full. Daedra blood, 10 grams, new customer ordered but paid in full, name refused. None of that means anything to me.
Another distraction.
Lots of Daedra stuff. Probably not good. Talk to Captain
Get off my ship before I throw you off!
Ironway. I need to get into your hold.
And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Now get off my deck before I throw you off.
I'm not going to pay her 12 gold, so I'm Harani's deputy. You will let me below decks.
Why didn't you say so? You're a deputy of the guard? The same guard whose authority ends where my ship begins? On the dock or in the water? Your choice. On your way. And don't bother my sailors. They know I'll turn their hides into sailcloth if I catch them shirking.
Okay, thanks for pointing that out so that I could figure out how to best you without giving you 12 gold. Oh look, here's a shirking sailor who happens to have a key to the hold. And I'll just rifle him right in front of his 2 buddies who don't seem to care. I'll chase the seagull crows off the deck down into the hold. Since I unlocked the hold, clearly I must know what I'm doing and supposed to be there, even though I am completely foreign to all of these sailors who never say a word to me. I think that's how I would respond. If someone just unlocked my front door and walked into my house and I didn't recognize them, I'd be like, oh, well, you have a key, so you're supposed to be here, so come on in. Help yourself. So what we found here is a crate of Sea Viper paraphernalia. A small crate contains Sea Viper uniforms and flags, proving a direct connection between the Maurmer Embassy and the Sea Vipers. Ow, ow. Right past the captain again. Who doesn't say anything to me after having threatened to throw me off her ship? Oh. Looks like a boat. Alright, so then we need to stake out this warehouse. So we're gonna head on up there, stake out the warehouse. There's. Come over behind this spot. Hide right on top of this.
Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
Okay, so she came and just left something, hoping that the clerk would discover it. It says, unwelcome visitors. We assume the first anchor chain is cut. Apply pressure to Mother Tiger to denounce the unwelcome visitors. We observe unwelcome visitors recovering from the storm. Cut the second anchor chain immediately. Watchful Serpent remains offshore. At the signal, we shall prepare the Tempest. Not like a standard drop spot, just this place looks unoccupied. If the clerk is any good at his job, he'll know to come here and find bits.
Killing the Sylvanar was foolish. The Green Lady and the Sylvanar shared a life bond. She has little time to avenge him before she too will die, and the Green Lady is a most dangerous creature. But then, you have that spring in your stride again. What have you learned?
I'm gonna have to share a life bond with someone. Nothing that leads to the Sylvanar's killer. Here.
The Maumer planned something, but what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these specific amounts? That would explain the strange liquid upon the... Oh no. Bright moons, no.
I'm thirsty. Let's find the
What's wrong?
This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the Sylvanar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved. As for the rest, Harani will see what you found. We must move like Khenarthi herself is at our backs.
This was after 3 drams of white eye and a flagon of moon sugar double.
There's the Green Lady.
The killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. Hand down the throat, a kiss for my wrist. Hand on the lungs, a kiss for my arms. Grasp, tear, yank, and one last kiss for the killer's own heart. Now, what have you found?
I really don't like you. Just obnoxious. This is the poison that killed
No
him.
poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. But this scent was on his body. Why is it out here as well? I can see it, leading away into the heart of this wretched city.
I didn't notice this.
You're blind to it, easily remedied. Follow if you can.
Cast some kind of spell on me. Follow it. I'm just gonna get on my horse. Please. Little red cloud. Follow it.
Don't cause trouble.
Cause trouble if I want to. Look at this. We can actually skip these 2 little red clouds and get to this 3rd little red cloud.
Greetings.
Now it leads up to this house. So yeah, this looks kind of complicated. Apparently that was enough to
Covered my
whatever.
tracks. Couldn't have found me.
Tell me who killed the Sylvanar.
I followed his orders. Daedric poison for the wood elf and his mate. I followed his orders.
Whose orders?
Ulandil. He said they could stop the Tempest. Had to be removed.
I've heard enough.
His orders. Had to follow his orders.
There. You did what you had to. As did I.
that's cool. Gonna confront Ulundil.
Ah, the errant deputy. I was just informing headwoman Khenarthi of her apothecary's connections to the High Elves of Somerset Isle. Once the torture begins, we'll learn why the Dominion killed their own diplomat.
That makes sense. Your assassin said you ordered the silver.
My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ.
No, your assassin bought Daedric blood from the apothecary and used it to kill the silver.
Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The Green Lummox and her idiot husband lie dead. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
The Green Lady isn't dead.
You're lying. She must be dead, or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she? I'm a duly appointed ambassador of the Maormer people. The grounds of the embassy are sacrosanct, according to our treaty.
Yeah.
Tempest is coming.
Security.
You cannot stop it.
Unity. For
Sea
the
rat coward!
Dominion.
I'll have your head for this!
Have his scent, and soon his heart.
Stop! This is madness. There has been enough death in this city.
It's clear that the Maormer betrayed Khenarthi's roost.
This does not excuse a mindless slaughter. We are better than our enemies. You must apprehend him. Don't let the Green Lady cut him down like an animal. We must learn what the Maormer plan for Khenarthi's roost.
Okay, well, I'll go after him.
I trust you'll do what's best for my people.
Sure.
Now I must apologize to Vicereeve Peladil. Whatever the Dominion needs, we will provide.
Sweet. Into the embassy. Clerk's gone. Other guard's gone. Oh, it's the Green Lady and Ulundil just cowering in the corner.
Mercy. Please. Mercy. Save me from this mad woman. I
Surrender?
do. By all the gods, I do.
I'll try to convince him.
Move, unless you don't mind the spatter.
What are you gonna do to
I'll
him?
keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much flesh to sustain him. Go tell Khenarthi the Maormer is dead. Leave me to my work.
I thought you were dying. Got time for that sort of protracted, long kill? Yeah. This isn't justice, it's revenge.
Exactly. And I'll have the blood that's due. What does this creature's life matter to you anyway?
Is this what the Sylvanar would want? Huh?
You dare speak for my Sylvanar? I'll beat you with your own flayed skin. I'll smash your teeth to powder and choke you with the dust. You're right. Curse your bones, you're right. Take them away before I lose myself.
Keep her away from me.
Bound up here. And tied behind the back. And you know, we could very slowly go behind him. You're behind, but I'm not. Let's just go. Oh, look, he's already there. Isn't that nice? That happened.
We've taken Ulundil into custody thanks to your quick action. No treaty will keep him from proper justice.
The Green Lady wanted to take revenge.
I understand. I am certain she'll find another way to mourn her husband. I asked Ulundil what he meant about the Tempest. After what the Green Lady did to him, it is difficult for him to focus. But what he did say isn't good at all.
What did he say?
The Maormer have some ships waiting offshore. Ulandil's people signaled them before the Green Lady arrived. Some sort of invasion force. With the Dominion's help, perhaps we can fortify the town. That alone may save many lives.
Have you officially joined the Dominion?
I signed a new treaty moments ago. Vicereeve Peladil assured me the Dominion will protect our little island. It's a new beginning for Khenarthi's Roost. We will prosper or fall together.
Awesome. Well, oh look,
Hey,
here comes
Slowpaws.
Rosenbar. Ah, very.
You! Yes, you! Commander Khenarthi needs you immediately. The Malmer attacked Cat's Eye Key from the sea. Commander Khenarthi holds the line at the docks. She needs help stopping the Malmer before they push into Mistral. Zaire will find more to help. Be swift, Slowpaws.
I'll find Commander Care. Just when we thought we were done. Let's see what we can do to help the city of Mistral. Biggest city we've been to so far in this game, right?
I've got a lot to do here.
You there. The Marmor attacked Cat's Eye Key with their Sea Viper forces. We need every able body for the rescue effort.
Zari said you were preparing a counterattack.
Huh. A counterattack? I'd settle for an organized defense. Our forces are scattered too thin. If we can't hold the gates, Mistral will fall to the Marmor. I'll coordinate Dominion forces from here, but I can't lock down this gate until the survivors clear out of the market. Send them my way. We need everyone able to defend Mistral on this side of the wall.
Sure, fine. Go ahead and head on in. This is sort of where we're like the, oh, remember all those people you've been helping all along? Oh, they're all right here. I don't really remember who Commander Khenarthi, whatever, is.
Those Malma pirates came from the water. They're all over Cat's Eye Key.
What happened here?
Sea vipers happened. One must have struck me on the head. When I woke, a sea viper was carving strange runes on my bodyguard's skin. I hit that awful pirate with a broken spar and we ran.
Are your wounds serious?
No, we can still move. We'll head to Mistral if it's safe there. By the 8, it's inspiring to see Dominion soldiers. Maybe Sergeant Firion can pull off our counterattack.
What counterattack?
The Marine by the gate to Cat's Eye Key plans to strike back at the Sea Vipers. I'm sure she can tell you the details. We'll get moving. Gods grant you strength.
Goodbye. And then Barrington.
We can't let those Marama pirates reach Mistral. They'll butcher our families.
What happened here?
I saw great serpents emerge from the waters. Those sea viper cowards made them snap at everyone in striking distance.
Were you wounded?
No. When I saw my neighbors fall, I ran. What kind of Khajiit am I? You were with Dominion, yes? Your Sergeant Firion plans to strike back. Give those pirate cowards a trouncing.
You should get to safety. Head to Mistral.
I'll do no such thing. If any of those sea vipers shows a face on this side of the gate, I'll claw it off myself.
Okay. Let's talk to Sergeant Furion. I do remember Sergeant Furion.
What are you doing here? It doesn't matter. If you're in the mood to cave in some sea viper skulls, I don't really care.
The group of Marines that we rounded up off the beach. Who's Lieutenant? Left him coughing, sputtering on the shore, and then went into a cave and got himself sacrificed. So still can't get over that. Anyway, one of the survivors said that you were planning a counterattack.
You feel that cold air rushing off the sea? Just like it was before the hurricane. We can't wait to cut off the snake's head. We are the Dominion counterattack.
What can I do?
I sent my squad to scout Cat's Eye Key. If they haven't learned what the Sea Viper's plan, we can poke around until we figure out what needs chopping. Don't worry, your wizard friend can seal the gate behind us.
Shouldn't you hold the gate?
I'll hold the gate, if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you.
Alright, come with
Then
me.
let's fillet these fish elf bastards.
Usually I take the wood. Remember Gathwin?
I swear, no Malma will make it past me.
Alright, you hold the gate, Gathwin. I'm gonna take the marine out. Only because all the times I've done this, I never. So I figured, let's see what that's like. Bit of action. You can see here, there's vipers everywhere.
I thought I was done for.
Ah, we saved you because we're awesome. Let's launch the. I love this. Let's launch the new artillery strike. Marine's just kind of following me around. She's not really doing much. Oh, but here's one of her squad mates.
Hey, squad got separated. Nistel and I found Onglord. They hurt him bad.
What happened to
Sea
him?
vipers carved runes in his chest. I grabbed him. Nistel held them off.
Where's Nistel?
Hunting sea vipers. If you see her, tell her Onglord will be all right.
Learn what the Sea Viper's plan for Mistral.
You've done your part. Get back to Mistral when you can.
Direct order from your sergeant. So that's 2 squad mates. Let's see if we can find the. I didn't even see that. Nuke. Do it from down here, apparently. Whatever. Charge them.
We should check the houses, or secluded areas with...
Just trying to loot. Know how to search a place. Thanks. Pretty much got that figured out. Oh, the Marine Nistel is dead. Examine the corpse. Marine's body is covered in wounds, sword slashes, broken bones, and even a few fang marks. However, you see no runes carved upon her body. Maybe if she'd had better armor on, she could have had some better protection and wouldn't have gotten cut up so bad. Search the body. Her weapons are broken. Heavy scoring mars her armor. One limp hand holds a bloody bandage. The other grips a bloodied piece of paper.
Oh. Nistel.
Cover her boobs up with her armor, man. It worked out a little better for her. You're a commanding officer and a woman, so you ought to know. Down here. Supposed to be shit going on.
A ringing head is bad, but when it remains somewhat head-shaped, that is good, yes?
What happened to you?
I was in the caves, working, when I heard a strange howling. Then warriors came out of nowhere and struck without mercy.
Who attacked?
Sea vipers, Maormer pirates. We paid protection through the month and let them put those strange totems in our cave. They've never been in the skooma trade. I meant moon sugar. Hit my head, you see.
I see. What did they want?
Our deaths, I suppose? After they killed enough of us, they left the rest of us alone. They knew we wouldn't fight back. They only paid attention to those totems. Well, until they collapsed the cave entrance.
Why did they collapse the cave?
Some high elf wizard tried to get in, so they collapsed it. I dove outside. Lucky me. The wizard tried to tell me something, but I couldn't hear him at all. He stuffed this paper in my hands and walked off. Here, maybe you can make sense of it.
You should get to safety.
What's that? My ears were ringing. Would you mind repeating the obvious? Wait, don't think me ungrateful. The wizard was looking for another way into the caves. I heard rumors of a secret door by the cliffs, but I never saw it myself.
Okay, thank you. And better on paper than it did after the voice actor done butchering it, I'm sure.
There has to be a way into those tunnels.
Yeah.
I've fought enough smugglers to know how they think. We should set...
Wanna loot. And... what do we have here? That would be a source. Crazy fast. Oh, it's Ilsul.
These totems seem
You'll
to harness a
kill.
combination of wit and spirit. I wonder if I can... Excuse me, do you mind?
We're here to stop the sea vipers.
Indeed. I suppose that's optimal. These sea viper rituals are barbaric, but quite effective. The hurricane they summoned to dash our fleet against Khenarthi's Roost? That's nothing compared to their current efforts.
What's worse than hurricane?
You clearly haven't studied the fundamentals of blood sacrifice. You see, these serpent-shaped statues, they're storm totems. They collect spirit energies from rune-marked subjects and channel it, like water through a funnel.
How can we block the funnel?
Exactly the right question.
Exactly.
It seems the sea vipers use a specialized lodestone to block the channel. Approach an active storm totem, hold forth the lodestone, and harmlessly siphon the energy away. You should see for yourself.
Are you sure it's harmless?
Completely. Go ahead, don't be shy. It's not as though the storm totem's energies will cascade throughout your body until you're nothing but a lifeless, smoking husk. But do avoid standing in the puddles, would you?
Sure. Oh, look, that way.
Phenomenal. I knew proximity was the key. And look at you, not even a hint of electrocution. You have the principle. Now to apply it to the other storm totems before... well, best not to worry about that.
Worry me about what?
No, I really shouldn't worry you.
Tell me why the sea vipers need totems.
I can't say for certain. It's one of two things, neither of which is good for anyone on this island. You don't stoop to blood sacrifice unless you need a lot of energy very quickly. And, well, to release it just as quickly.
What does that mean?
Listen, you handle the storm totems. I'll determine how to best counteract the sea viper blood ritual without destroying Mistral. Does that seem equitable? The only certainty is the lack of time. You should hurry.
Sure. And we just need to get through here. Find all the storm totems. And disarm them. Shouldn't be too hard. Right? Why they always these dank tunnels. And yeah, you want to be out of sight, right? No one can find you and interrupt your ritual. You notice how hard it is to find like a place that you can perform your rituals or whatever and still be comfortable? These wet, dank tunnels. Caves. I think that's why a lot of villains are attracted to volcanoes. At least it's warm. I was gonna build a lair and I had to choose between volcano or frozen ice palace in Antarctica or whatever. Volcano. We also have a nice energy source. I'm gonna hook up all the power close to me. Certainly don't want the power company running lines out to base. That's really neat.
This is Eilson, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit. I know how to stop the Marma. I know what they're planning. Through my Psijic projection, I observed an old ritual site north of Mistral. The Sea Vipers summoned a powerful creature known as a Storm Atronach. They're funneling all that energy into their bound Storm Slave.
What does that mean?
The creature can only hold so much energy before it discorporates. All the energy will wash over Khenarthi's Roost, killing anything it touches. Except for the thunderbugs, of course. Oh, and the mountain north of Mistral will shatter, leaving no trace of the town.
There must be a way to stop it.
There's the genius of their plan. How do you bind a creature made of storm energies? With the wind itself. 3 ritual horns trap Storm Slave. But the lodestone now has enough storm energy to counteract the false winds. Elegant, yes?
What happens when I release Storm Slave from its bonds?
It will shed its corporeal form and safely release its stored energy. By safely, I mean in relation to Khenarthi's Roost. I recommend moving a fair distance away from Storm Slave when this happens. Perhaps keeping solid rock between it and yourself?
Alright, I'll stop the Sea Viper.
You'll have no trouble. But in the event you do, I've opened a portal at a distance of 1 league from Khenarthi's Roost. There I'll tread water in the open sea until I've observed your success. Merely a precaution. I have every confidence.
Sure, buddy. He's kind of fun.
Whoa. I wish Nistel could have seen that thing.
You're staring at the door. But yes, it does seem to be some sort of terrifying creature. Oh, someone's come along and killed everybody for me. Just come and use all of these pots. Kill these now.
So we stop the ritual or die to it?
She keeps getting in between me and the stuff that I want to do. noticed that since the last time I played this, they have not fixed the bug where your character just becomes unresponsive. Apparently a documented bug, and they just haven't fixed it.
Children of the sea, your bonds cannot hold the tempest.
Pretty unexplosive. What's that song I like? What up, Brosmdar?
My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is constant thrill, yes?
Yeah.
Not so thrilling for the Maumar, of course.
How did you find me?
The Maumar are fled or dead thanks to your efforts. Khenarthi's Roost is safe and voluntarily a part of the Aldmeri Dominion. So if you must know, Razumdar keeps an eye on promising people. If Raz had known you would do so well, he would have scrounged you a nicer reward. Apologies. The Mistral Armory is not what it once was.
What?
The Maumar are like drunken uncle. Chase them off, and they always come back. Next time, Khenarthi will be waiting for them. Problem is, there are places that will not be so prepared.
What places?
If the Vipers are here in numbers strong enough to assault Khenarthi, all of the southern seas are in danger. The Queen is in Oridon right now, beginning a royal visit. Raz would ask you to head to Volkelgard and report to Watch Captain Astanya.
Okay, I'll do it.
Astanya can pass word to Her Majesty. Perhaps you can catch a ride on the Prowler. Raz heard Jimila was making plans to sail south, and he suspects she may owe you a favor.
Sail south? Okay. Can I ask you a few questions before?
Of course. After all you have done for us here, it would be rude of Raz to say no.
Who is this watch captain?
Astanya's the lovely watch captain of the Volkelgard Watch. Raz has shared more than one drink with the captain, and more than one fight. She's getting a bit grouchy now that she's tied to one port, but she should set you aright.
What do you do, Raz?
This one is a simple Khajiit, like he said when we first met. He resolves issues as they come up. He acts in the best interest of the Dominion and the Queen.
You think I'll see you again?
Oh, Raz would not be surprised. You have already proven yourself a competent sort. Simple Khajiit like this one have a tendency to meet competent people like you.
What can I expect in Oridon?
Very tall elves and very pretty shores. Oridon is the most worldly part of the Somerset Isles, and still many of the High Elves consider it a sanctuary away from the rest of the world. This one thinks they are kidding themselves.
Well, alright. Oh, hey, level up. Yay! Level up. Go ahead and... I think, let's go stamina this time. And then skill points. Did we get enough points for solar flare? Not quite. Alright, we're still working on that. Did get the radial sweep. Ultimate power, which we don't have an ultimate power yet. Still don't have any of these. Handed. Good free critical charge. I'm thinking of getting rid of critical. Go ahead and get cleave. Try that out. Okay.
The Prowler is headed, and we're happy to ferry you there. When you're ready, hop in the launch. We'll set you up with your own bunk.
Why are you heading to Arden?
Chests full of gold. Owning a sound ship after a hurricane can be quite lucrative, even when the only cargo is Dominion luminaries seeking passage. Don't worry, I won't charge you. Without your help, the Prowler would be a mass of broken timber.
Is your ship ready to sail?
Aye, the Prowler is fully restored and ready for heavy seas. Quartermaster Oblan even managed a few improvements using some Maormer donations. Have no fear, she'll get you safely to Oridan.
Alright. Well, we're going to take the Prowler here. It's going to take us to Arden. This may take a while to load, but that's going to be it for episode 4. If you're just tuning in now, check out the other 3 episodes on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. And which should be in the bio, but isn't yet. And it will be, I am promised, by the end of the day.
Do not panic. Only you can see me. Come, we have to talk.
Thank you, people. Alright. I do want to talk to the Prophet, though, because I've had bad experience with logging off and not talking to these
There you
guys.
are, Vestige. We must speak at once.
Hello, Prophet.
Listen well. I have located a safe harbor from which we might plan our course of action. You must meet me there.
Where is the safe
I
harbor?
woke upon a sandy shore, a stretch of beach outside a bustling city of elves, Vokelgard. The harborage is in a seaside cave outside the city. It is there that you will find me.
Come at once. Okay. Yeah, I've had bad luck with logging off and that guy disappearing and not being able to get him back or whatever. We don't want to get stuck. So, anyway, here we are, Vokelgard. We'll save this for next episode, which I'm going to be filming tomorrow at some point. So stay tuned for that. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and please share the video on all your social media. Let people know about it, talk about it. Helps me out a great deal by spreading the word. If you're watching on Twitch, like you, Mr. Gunderson, hello. Follow. Make sure you hit that follow button. And yeah, look for me on Facebook /Nephilim Gaming, Google Plus Nephilim Gaming, YouTube Nephilim Gaming, and you can check www.nephilimgaming.com, which will getting some work done hopefully pretty soon and being updated. But I will post blog posts there, as well as when these videos get uploaded, I post the links there. So that's another good place to find episodes 1 through 3 if you haven't. And I shall be back pretty soon. Gonna take a quick break here, start this whole upload process, stretch my legs. Thank you, Mr. Gunderson, for following. And I'll be back to do something. I don't know what yet. Maybe Age of Wonders 3. I might go looking on Steam for something. I don't know. But we'll see. And I will catch you guys pretty soon. Thanks for watching.